here we go. Looks like we're about to start.
All right, let's get this thing going.
Blue team's turn to ban. Red team's turn to ban.
Linda's done. That was fast.
Yep. Bam. Nah. And you were saying these players on average are quite a bit higher ranked. Is that what I heard correctly?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we can play will be different. Marja makes sense. She's a outstanding Darkslayer lane hero. Yebeth, I would expect.
We do not allow spectators in game just for fairness and parity. That's.
Oh, Chagnar banned. Interesting.
Don't ban the elephant. Leave him out of this.
Turn to pick.
Oh, Mina.
Red team's turn to pick.
Yep, there we go. Okay. Crest, nice. Crest Malik. Oh, by the way, in Twitch chat, what did you get? Did anybody else vote for what they think will be the most played hero in Valor Series playoff? I personally picked Malik, so I'm glad he's been played a lot tonight. Hopefully I'm right during Valor Series.
Yeah,
and the
actually,
Zeph.
I picked a Malik too, so
Nice.
it better be Malik.
Red team's turn to pick.
Strong jungler. It looks like they're gonna go Nomar. Let's see what they. Sorry, which red is which team? Because I can't, because they have both players have X's in front of their name.
Blue is the left side, red is right side.
Oh no, but what's the team name of the which one's which team?
Oh, Devil Heroes is on Knights of Zodiac, KOZ,
Okay.
and TheZelphNation is James Creamy.
Okay, cool. Red, gotcha. So Knights is in the blue. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I love the Zenial and Zeph combo. The reason I love that, and it's really good with Amina too, is because Mina, if she gets a good ult, Zenial can come in on Mina, which will give her damage reduction and also healing when Zenial lands, and then huge AoE damage on whoever Mina grabs. And also, if Zeph dives in on the back line, Zenial can also ult in on him to keep him alive, and between the both of them, they can melt the back line, so that's great. Looks like blue team took a lot of disengage for their carries, so Slims and Liliana, so that's really good. And like we've been seeing in the last game, they took a very beefy front line in Aram, Malik, and Crashed. So that's blue side is definitely a poke comp, and blue I would categorize more as a death ball comp.
Yeah, I just feel like TZN on the red side. I mean, you've got Aram, who is incredible at basically everything. Malik, just with true damage, is insane. Crushed is insane, and the main thing to compete from the other team is Malik, and they've got him too.
Oh, and now I can see who's playing what. Okay.
Oh, the new Liliana skin.
Is it the other team that has? So the other team has a bunch of Conquerors and Masters players, but this team doesn't have any.
I think everybody on this team is in or has been in Masters. They just.
Oh, okay.
I think
So, so the teams are close in skill level. Is that?
Oh
fair?
yeah, I would.
Okay.
I would say ultimately, I think TZN they have a substantial amount more experience with each other.
Yep, looks like we have AFK. Yep. Zeph is sitting in spawn.
5 seconds.
Yeah, this
Okay, I'm gonna go opposite of you then. If you're gonna be going for red, I think blue can take this. In this case, I like their synergy. I like how Zenial has multiple people he can ult into that can really impact a big team fight.
Yeah.
The Valen is weird to me. I'm very curious. I would be curious to hear their thoughts of why they chose Valen into the comp, though. He just kind of seems like a awkward fit to me.
He's just annoying. He's got that stupid stun.
Yeah.
I hate Valheim.
Their side. Yeah, it should be interesting. Well, the good news for Val is he should definitely win the lane, so that's good. Late game, though, Blue is... Their team is going to be very scary late game. Those of you who don't know, L'Oreal can go... becomes quite ridiculous. And Zenial just becomes a beast late game when he gets that health stacked up, as his damage scales with his health. Oh, we're going to see our first invade. Nice. Let's see how they react. Yeah, they... if I was them, I would not even try to get this, and I would just go steal, trade reds. Oh, but their team is trying to collapse in.
Up top as well. So
yeah, this is what Aram's great at, right? But great job by Zenial, right? He stole that with punish, so good job. And they're still fighting over red. Yeah, I love what Blue's doing. They actually managed to zone red back, and actually things started well for him, I would say.
they are.
I hope they do not chase too far, though, man. That's getting ambitious. One downside I will say, even though Zenial got that, he still did take his own team's red buff, so Zeph is kind of going to be behind on the buffs. So I'm curious to see what Zeph does after he clears this last camp, the small camp he's on right now.
Well, his jungle is clear, and he's not level 4, so that's a problem.
Yeah, exactly. And yep, they're coming to steal. That's good. Hopefully his team rotates to help him.
Looks like they are.
And it is good, and if you notice, Slim's had to leave one of his jungle monsters alive on the blue side because of this, so that's good. But Zenial is not coming. Their team needs to back out. Wow, Mina is going ham.
Yeah.
And Zenial is finally coming, but yeah, it's too late. And Aram's getting back in time to only miss one minion, so that's good for her.
Yeah, that's pretty clean map awareness. L'Oreal in a lot of trouble.
Oh, L'Oreal. Yep. Oh, there she goes. She backs up. But it did cost her summoner spell.
Creamy is, in my opinion, maybe not the best. He's in the top 3 supports for NA.
Oh, okay.
He's just really, really, really fun to watch.
Nice. Because I love my crest, I'll be watching him well. So they're going to start the dragon dance now, it looks like. Zeph's trying to finish his red before he comes, it looks like. And if you haven't noticed, yeah, they're staying even on gold, so that's good. I think Mina's doing a good thing here. Clearing those bushes for a team. Okay, interestingly, Zeph decided to go clear his blue jungle, so at this point, Blue's goal is just to delay. So I like what Mina's doing. She's making it seem like, hey, my team's looking to take dragon, but really they're not.
They're just sucking them in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they gotta be really...
But they're in a lot of trouble right now. Creamy doesn't have his ult, and he goes down.
The problem, it was great what they were doing, but Zenial was late on his ultimate, and they should have waited a little longer so that Zeph could have been there during the fight. Right? If you notice, Zenial ulted when they were too low so they couldn't stay in his healing circle, and Zeph came in to clean up the Slims, but if they could have just stalled 5 seconds more, they probably would have got multiple kills without the deaths.
Yeah.
But anyways, great trade for them. If you notice, they're up 700 gold now, so great job on the blue team.
Yeah, that Valheim just getting work done. You don't see specifically what he's doing. Probably not from just my rotations on screen, but he's moving.
Yeah, right now he's getting the Vision Seagull, which is great. Looks like Red is trying to rotate top. Oof. Mina just ate that Reiki shot, that's never fun.
Yeah.
Oh man, but
getting work done.
Aram, terrible
Oh,
path.
yeah.
I don't know why she pathed down the river when she just saw their whole team there, so. Aram getting caught out of position, unfortunately.
Crush just able to push everybody back.
Yep. Mina is backing. Red team should get this Spirit Sentinel. Okay, Crest actually decides not to do it. By the way, one tip for people watching on the Spirit Sentinel, you can actually kill it while you're in that bush, so just keep that in mind.
And if you haven't seen the Liliana skin yet, I zoomed in. It looks great.
Oh yeah, amazing.
And we've got
So
still 35 on the Dragon. Everybody just kind of hanging out in and around the river.
oh, I think they may be
L'Oreal.
overextending here pretty heavily.
L'Oreal was in trouble.
Oh, nice, Zenio, much better ult this time.
Oh,
Much
yeah.
better. And if you notice that combo we talked about pre-game is kicking in, right?
Yeah.
They bait him in, and then that Zennial just comes in, heals everybody, and blows them up.
Yeah,
Great
that was
trade.
a really good job.
Really good. And can I point out one thing is Zennial pushed his lane top, so if you notice, top is still frozen. So Aram cannot push any minions into the tower before Zennial gets back there. Outstanding play by Zennial.
Yeah, really good timing. He jumps in as the minions rotate in. The siege weapon focuses on him rather than the tower.
Yep. And they just got Dragon. Outstanding. It is looking good for our blue team.
This was definitely not my expectation of this match.
We'll see if they can keep it up, but to tell you the truth, I don't know why they're not killing that Vision Seagull. Okay,
Yeah.
they just killed it.
It was kind of bothering me too.
I'm like,
Oh, Malik. Malik jumps in. He's getting the cleave. He misses his cleave,
Now he
which
misses,
is
yeah.
not good.
And Crash burns ult. I would disengage here and wait for Zennial's ult to be up. I don't know how long it has, but... Oh, nice, and they're just getting the picks.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Liliana
Man, okay,
there.
be careful. Liliana can go crazy pretty quickly.
Yeah. She needs to get out. Yeah.
Oh, but they're doing great. If you notice something that the blue team's doing really well is they're trading damage. They're taking turns soaking up the damage from the enemy team, so they're all low, but you know none of them died. Outstanding.
Top tower goes down. So,
Yeah, but that was calculated. I think Red did good there because they knew that blue. So Slims rotated top to take tower also. So that's a good trade. But if you notice, blue is significantly ahead in gold right now, 13.2k. And another thing is their Zeph and their Zennial are the ones getting kills. So that's really good. That's where they want gold going. Good, there's a fight over Spirit Sentinel. And yeah, Zeph, I'm pretty sure, is the one who punished that. Aram again, kind of out of position. Should disengage. They should disengage.
They should have. And yeah,
Okay, and they
there
did.
they go.
Yep, they disengaged. Good. And honestly, at that point, I think what they were thinking is they might go for that fight because Zennial's ultimate is definitely back up again. But I think they wisely chose not to when they saw a fourth person rotating in. So good job. Dragon's up in 4 seconds. I think we should start paying attention to the rotations happening. It's interesting that Val. I'm curious if he's going to stay and keep pushing or if he's going to rotate down to Dragon. Wow, are they going to try to Darkslayer? They are. Wow, Red taking a big gamble, and you know what? Valheim's going to get vision on it, so this may not pay off.
Yeah, they're backing out.
Let's see what happened. Yep, they're backing out. Good call. I mean, that was gutsy. Oh, great hook and ult by Mina on Liliana. Outstanding. Zennial, expect the Zennial ult. Yep, here we come. Oh, his team, most of the people ran out. I don't like who he ulted on, but still a good job.
Yeah, Malik not there. They really could have used that cleave and the health.
Yeah. Another great thing Malik can do is he can counter ultimate on Zennial, right? So the Zennial's coming down in that circle of healing, and Malik can actually delay his ult on top of that circle of healing.
Yeah.
So that keep in mind that can be a pretty interesting counterplay.
So the Dragon's about to go down to the blue team. There's 50 seconds before it's back up again, which gives Just
Can I comment a little education thing on that?
Yeah.
That timer means that is a countdown to the enraged dragon. That does not mean that the dragon's not alive. So if you notice they were killing the regular dragon, that countdown we see is until the enraged dragon comes back online. And yes, you could kill the normal dragon when there's only 1 second left on that countdown. The enraged dragon will come and you could kill that also. Speech done. And you can see that that's what they're doing. They went to push waves, if you notice, bottom and mid, and now they're rotating back to get that enraged dragon. Love it. Another thing is, this fight's taking off, but keep in mind, Aram has to walk down. If you notice, she's walking down to this fight right now because Zenial can just ult in whenever he wants. I love it. Zenial's backing to get his health full, right? Because he's anticipating needing to ult in.
And red jumps on Darkslayer. They know that the dragon's being taken. They don't even fight it. They're going for the damage and the dragon. And
yeah, I think that's a good call. No, Mina did not just steal that, did she? Oh my gosh. No. Okay, wow. If she did, my god. Oh, Zenial again, a little late with that ultimate. I'm not sure I like that play anyways because his team wasn't rotating. I think they might be throwing kind of right here. Let's see if they prove me wrong. If you notice the L'Oreal fighting in the Darkslayer pit, though, this is where L'Oreal can go insane. We talked about L'Oreal can just beast out as the game goes on.
Good.
All that self-healing.
Blue team in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, really, they need to disengage.
That dragon's taking that tower. Red is just clearing jungle. They're gonna rotate. They're gonna take that second tower.
A blue team tower.
No, I think they're okay. Yeah, because they didn't have minion. If they had minion wave, I agree. But and Val's clearing top. Zenial should push out bottom. So, hey, great play by Red. They caught up a lot in gold. They're only down 2.2k right now. So good on them. I think that was honestly a bad call by Mina, but. That happens, you know? Okay. So, bottom's pushing in. You see people posturing for a fight middle. Arm's pushing top. They're going to have to rotate up there because, yeah, that wave is going to crash into their tower. Fight breaking out mid. Yep, eliminated. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yep. Ult should be coming. Yep, Zeph, good job. There we go. Those are the type of ults that I was looking for from Zenial. Yes. And bam, they get a tower right. Oh, I love the timing on blue. If you guys notice, they started that fight when they had waves. So look at this. They just cleaned one tower. Looks like they're going to take high ground tower. I mean, that's outstanding timing. It may seem like a fluke, but that is planned out.
They should just be able to jump on the core, yeah.
Red team has to focus minions. They didn't focus the minions in that game. I want to make a point here. When the enemies are diving your core like that, you shouldn't be focusing on killing the enemy heroes. You need to focus on killing the minions. The reason why is the core takes 80% less damage if there's no minions present. So if they would have killed the minions, blue team could not have melted the core like. Yeah, look at that lore. Outstanding. Wow. Great. I mean, something that shows me great teamwork from blue is if you look at that kill participation, right? I mean, the lowest one on their team is 68.8%, and that's the Zenial. That is outstanding teamwork. That means they're rotating as a group and they're going for it. Sorry to kind of take over here, but as we talked about pregame, the thing that I loved about Blue's comp was how well Zenial synergized with a lot of the blue team's heroes. He can ult in on Mina, he can ult in on L'Oreal, he can ult in on Zephy. We saw the Zephy and Mina multiple times. We saw the L'Oreal. That really is what put Blue ahead, that mid-game fight. And the other thing you can see is they needed to stay as a death ball like we talked. Blue team was a death ball comp, red team was more of a poke comp. And from the participation, you can see that red team made it happen. Blue team made it happen. They were together. That's why all the fight participation is so crazy high. Oh, you guys did it. You brought in 20 more for us. Thank you. Welcome, additional 20.
We're gonna jump right into this.
Oh my gosh, can we make 100 in this last? Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, really good. Really good by blue, man. Red team has 3 conquerors on their team. Good job. Sorry, Jury, you still there? Just making sure.
Yeah.
You might be. Okay, cool. Just...
You hop in.
Yep, I'm coming in right now. Yep. There we go. Yeah, it started just putting me into the observer role now.
Alright, so we are ready to roll, going into match 2.
We can do it! Dude, the first match was only 12 people. Then all of a sudden we made it up to 40. We made it up to 60 now after the first match in our second series. So, okay, fingers crossed. You know, let's pray, you guys. We can do it.
Maybe people are just starting to wake up.
Yeah, who knows, you know? Great way to start the day, right? Comment on this first, as the bands are going. I'm very curious to see if, and it looks like they did switch sides, so the red team now, which I believe you said was Knights, correct? Okay, so Knights, I'm curious if they are going to go for that type of death ball comp again, and I'm curious to see how Blue's going to respond to it. I think Knights did a great job of making their opponents play into their game. Oh, so you can already see that they got rid of that Zephy's. They don't want to allow that. Oh, okay, they're eliminating assassins, but wow, they're not getting rid of Kriknak. Intriguing. Or they want to try to force it. Yeah, wow, and red is going to allow Kriknak through. This is very surprising. Kriknak first pick. Is it coming? And they didn't ban Ignis. I mean, we are in for a treat. We're hitting 100. I mean, 2 must bans just didn't get banned. Oh man, this is shocking to me. Okay, so there you go. Ignis should be coming right now. I mean, man. Whoa, buddy.
Yeah, they're really not. They're gonna let them get Ignis.
What?
Oh, there it is.
God.
Oh my.
Okay.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh man, they're about to send me to the hospital, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. Interestingly is... I'm curious if this was strategic to make them play into a certain style. Because Ignis is more... He is not a death ball type of mage. He's more of a poking type of mage, right? He's pretty squishy. He does have a really nice, large AoE ultimate, but actually his abilities are much more, kind of long poke. But he is just super overpowered, so that will help that anyways. But he's definitely not L'Oreal, who can just kind of hang out and tank in the fights through all the lifesteal. Teamy, great pickup, love it. Okay, so Pura is a definite poke comp type of hero, which... Okay, so they're gonna try to go the Jinnar Pura combo. Triple smite, or triple punish, sorry, is interesting on blue side. Wow, and they get Lindis. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm trying to digest this. What's your guess? Go your prediction. Prediction and why?
Ignis.
Okay, you don't even need to give the why, just prediction.
Creamy on Pura. I'm going with TZN.
Okay, TZN.
Yeah.
Oh, this game's harder for me. You know what? I'm gonna stick to Knights actually again. I really like the Teamy because Cricknack relies on burst, and if Teamy gets off clutch ultimates when Cricknack bursts people down, it is gonna make Cricknack actually pretty useless.
That's true.
10 seconds remaining.
Another thing though is, yeah, Knights are not gonna be able to death ball because that Pura and Jinnar is going to wreck a death ball. This is one of the more interesting comps we have actually for the night. If you don't mind if I take the floor a little bit,
Here, go for it.
because if we notice, for the blue team they have double assassin Cricknack Ari. Ari after the last patch has become much more an assassin than she is a warrior. Her burst is higher, but her survivability is lower. So, so assassins aren't really great deathball champions, right? Deathballs, you want to stick together, you want to brawl it out, you want to fight, lots of AoE damage type of thing. But my guess is the combo that they're looking for is Ari goes in, stuns, Cricknack jumps in, and then Pura and Jinnar come in to follow up. So if they can land that type of synergy, they're gonna absolutely destroy Knights. But I think Knights have the tools to disengage, to be quite honest, because Ignis' stun and just throwing out those S1s is just really going to hurt if they try to face check him. But let's see. So invade again, sorry, I was distracting too much. Invade again happens. This time it is actually the Knights invading, and they successfully did steal the red buff. So that's a nice change by them. They did trade actually this time, sorry, because Cricknack also stole Knight's red buff. So it's going good. And remember from our first series that Lindis is going to really become very strong mid-game. And Teamy right now is harassing Cricknack on this blue buff, which is going to make it hard for him to get there, right? And let's see if they can steal this. And Ignis already, look at that. That is why Ignis gets banned. I mean, look at that combo.
Yeah. But you say that.
Oh. No, see? Look at that. Do you see that? That is why Ignis is OP. I mean, that S1 into that S2 stun just does crazy damage, crazy CC. Oh, they're getting greedy now, though. This is...
Look at how much health he's healing.
Do you?
Yeah, or how much health he's getting back.
Oh my gosh.
It's like I'm barely moving the screen, and every time I move, something else is happening. Jinnar does go down.
I know, Lindis gonna clean up. Pure better keep running. Yeah. But if you notice right now, Lindis is already level 4. Cricknack's, I mean, he's about halfway to level 4. Dragon's up. I hope Red goes down and takes it before Cricknack even has ultimate. They could even invade Red, which it looks like they're gonna do, which is Teamy's going to check on it right now. Outstanding. I'm loving this Teamy play. Great. Steal it. Oh. Okay.
There it is.
Oh, man.
James throws the ult down, is going to push people back, but Malik jumps in, and Malik, again, is really bad news for Crushed.
Oh, you know, this game is starting off good. Gold is only 100 difference. I mean, it's looking great. Red, the Knights should secure Dragon here, so it should give them a decent gold lead, but it's still going to be really close.
Yeah,
oh man, this is getting more and more exciting.
So it ends up evening. Yeah.
Wow. So Cricknack, if you notice, he is just finishing his jungle, whereas Lindis is just starting to clear her jungle. So look for Cricknack to be roaming and looking for kills, whereas Lindis is going to be taken up in the jungle. Spirit Sentinel fight over it right now. Looks like the Knights are going to secure it. Oh, nice. Okay.
Cricknack is there trying to take Ignis out, but he just won't
you
die.
See this? Yes. Ignis is so OP. I cannot believe they did not ban him.
Oh yeah, and I still feel like TZN's gonna be in a better position later game, despite the Ignis.
You still have the hope? I do not have the hope. I mean, this game is starting worst case for them. Honestly, like, I have even more faith than I did in Knights at this point. And the reason why is their team is going to scale very nicely into middle and late game. Middle game because of
top
Linda.
is not
Yeah,
looking
top
good.
is happening.
Ignis just taking the damage like it's not even happening and healing it back faster than it can come at him.
And sorry, but the reason I love that teamy pick, if you remember, is because of things like this. Their team can soak up these tower shots because Teamy's there to ultimate.
And that's exactly what they're doing. They're taking advantage.
Yep.
Team tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, no kidding. I've made fun of
What
Ignis.
was it?
I've made fun of Ignis for months and months and months. But you know, originally he was not terrible. He was awesome, and then they nerfed him and nerfed him and nerfed him to where he was effectively useless.
Yeah, they need to get our money. They need to start, you know, nerf the strong ones. Like, look at the DC heroes now. All of them are been slowly getting more and more nerfed after they got the money out of us. Oh, good, Cricknack.
Oh, Ignis.
Oh,
there
okay.
it is.
Yeah, good.
Nice job,
That-
Cricknack.
But that, I'm going to say, was on Ignis, right? He saw the enemies running in that bush, and he still sat in there, so.
Yeah. Teamy, perfect timing on his ult, and he is able to stay alive.
Cricknack overextending.
Oh.
Cricknack tried to go burn Lindis, but
the death
great
ball.
ult.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Pura and Jinnar are awesome.
Yep. Yes, they are, and that was an outstanding fight for them right there. But still, okay, so gold is basically caught back up. Yeah, that was a very... And honestly, that happened because Ignis got picked, right? And,
Yeah.
I mean, he's really been... Ignis has been what's given him just nightmares. Oh, ooh, had to blur and flicker up top, if you notice.
But you say that. Towers are even. Kills are practically even. Gold is even. I mean,
Yeah.
Ignis isn't...
No, it's because... That's what I'm saying. The reason that happened was all because Ignis got picked by Cricknack because he decided to kind of solo sit in that bush.
Yeah. Community,
But-
I 100% agree. If it goes past 13 minutes, blue will win. Oh yeah, there's the death ball I've been looking for. Just absolutely wrecks him. Ignis staying alive, trying to get away. He is
look
gonna
at
get
this.
away.
1v3. Oh my gosh. I don't... Oh, Malik. Why... Okay. I'm getting... And the Zenio ults have not been what they were in the last game either, I'll say. I expected the counter ult by Zenio when the death ball triggered.
Oh yeah, that's a really bad spot for Irie to be, but she has the ability
Oh,
to
bad.
move.
No, Jinnar. The Jinnar, that is not... That... Oh, that's super deep. I guess he got Ignis, but I'm not sure that's worth it.
He is
Oh,
a backline
wow.
guy.
No
There
way.
yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Oh, and that's the way that's supposed to happen.
Wow.
You still
Wow.
got crushed up front, pushing them back. They need to really. Blue team needs to get on waves.
Yeah, great. I mean, I don't know why Zenio, like, Zenio, if he would have come in on Ignis would have lived, but he kept split pushing, which I can understand, but then he gave up the split push to come in later, which is a little weird to me.
And now look at the goal.
Yeah, no, blue team's definitely asserting dominance. And yeah, they're just starting to stomp on red now. At this point, the problem is all the lanes got pushed in. Lindis, I think, is behind now. Yeah, she's slightly behind Cricknack, but...
Oh, she's chasing an Irie hard.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a crazy amount of damage out of the Irie and just takes Lindis out.
Yeah.
Jinnar
And honestly,
comes to
a big
cover.
problem for the Knights has been Teamy just hasn't been with the people he needs to be with, right? Teamy needs to be with the squishies. He needs to be with Lindis. He needs to be with Ignis, so when the enemies jump on him, he can revive them. I mean, but Teamy's been sitting with the tanks.
Xenial does go down, trying to escape. Like they're getting
Yep.
ready. Yeah, they're gonna go right in for Slayer.
Yeah, I think you're right on this one. I'm pretty sure this game is going to end pretty quickly here. Blue is definitely snowballing this in.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like the Knights lost their way. If you notice, top's pushing in, and they weren't even really paying attention. I guess maybe they were waiting for Zenial, but anyways, free Darkslayer to blue. It seems like the Knights are trying to take the control of the Dragonside River, but I'm not sure why it still has so long left up.
I'm just trying to
Okay,
see.
this is better. If you notice now, Teamy is going with Ignis and Lindis. This is much better
Yeah.
setup. And Cricknack.
Oh, Cricknack in a bad spot. But he does have the dragon. The rest of his team moves in. Jennar gets
Ignis.
a little bit ahead.
No,
Pure is
Ignis.
there.
If you notice, Ignis used his flash to dive into Cricknack.
Oh,
so when the enemies came, he had no
Man, he
flicker.
almost got out. Meanwhile, Lindis in a really bad position, goes down. Dragon is up. Alec and Zenio are running, and they've got their whole team. They're not even going to try to push another lane. They're just going to push this one. Oh no,
man.
Cricknack bounces off. He's going to clear mid. He's going to go ahead and move down the bottom, it looks like. All the waves pushed. And a really strong push top. You got Crush.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it, Jennar. Love it.
Tower is absolutely going to go down. But Jennar does die in the process. The tower's still alive.
Wow, that's yeah, good
pretty
job.
incredible.
Good job by Knights. That is incredible. I'm shocked that they took that little off the tower.
But Cricknack has kept the other two lanes pushed. So there's still a lot of pressure going on.
Yep. Can we make a point on Jinnar's build? If, like, in our first series, I was talking about how the Jinnar didn't like that he put off lifesteal so long. But if you notice, Jinnar right now on blue rushed the Reyes, so outstanding, and that's why he's able to hang in these fights for such a long time and come out of them with good health amounts. And blue's good. They stalled for time, wait for their Jinnar to get back. It looks like blue buff. Cricknack looking for picks. Top. The thing I love this game that I think blue had trouble with last game is they're just creating so much pressure on the map with the minion waves. Even from the beginning, they were just split pushing so well.
Yeah, and blue does have the debuff, so dragon may not be ideal.
And
but it
again,
looks like they're going for it anyway.
You see that Teamy was with Malik, and I mean he's having to back after Assassin's already jumping on his back line.
They're just going to push forward.
Yep, Zenial split pushing top.
Ignis in a real bad spot, and he goes down.
And again, I'm sorry to harp on it, but Teamy is not there for those clutch reses.
I feel like just because of the pressure, he may just be trying to cover too much ground at once.
Yeah, I think he doesn't. Yeah, I think the pressure of things is getting to him. Oh man, this is good.
We are essentially at the 13-minute mark.
Yep, 13-minute.
That's
I'm surprised it's taking blue so long to close this game, though, to be honest.
well, with gear, I just feel like they have the sustainability.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right on this blue.
And
So it's good. They got all the lanes pushed in. If you notice, they synced up mid and bottom lane, so the minions are coming in at the same time, which is great.
A lot of heat on that team.
Yeah, ults. Exactly. There we go. Bam. Death ball in.
Yeah. But
Man.
look at this push with the Malik.
Ooh.
I mean,
It's
ends up
Ignis.
pushing back
You
into
see how
his
much he's
face.
doing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! I'm telling you,
Legendary.
Ignis is insane.
That's
Shut
Man, Knights, I respect them for their defense, because I'm not gonna lie, I thought they would have lost quite a while ago.
They're hanging in there. That
they're
Ignis just doing work.
Yeah, they're timing it out so well with the their alt usage, right? They're waiting for blue to blow everything, and then they're coming in and, you know, using their alts to hold those towers. So, outstanding by them.
And Slayer is back up. Dragon not even close. The question is going to be with KOZ in their base. They didn't have enough time. They're going to be able to push lanes a little bit. I was probably going to put them right in position to hop into the Dark Slayer as well.
Important point here, just want to point out, is Ignis has built the Tomb of the Reaper, so he is highly affecting Pyrrha's healing from her, just her healing, as long as he is able to hit the enemy team with his skills. So watch for that.
Yeah, and it looks like the debuff is gone, because they are doing, even though there's only 2 of them, they are doing what appears to be regular damage.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to go down.
Yep, they're getting that for free. Yep. But honestly, that came for free because they were doing so well on the minion waves. If you notice, one thing Blue did outstanding this game is syncing up their minion waves too. If you notice, they were all pushing in at the same time. It's really good.
Dragon goes down. Both teams in the same spot except for Xenial.
Going top. Dragon position much better. It's easy to defend. Easy to get good angles, good poke on the enemy. Yeah, seeing if you notice, it's a lot harder for him to come out.
Xenial is
down.
back.
Watch for Ignis. Watch for Ignis.
A lot of heat.
He's killing that lifesteal. No, the Ignis with the Tomb of the Reaper prevented a lot of that healing.
Yeah, that's true. Krignak finally goes down.
Yep. This should be...
Crest is in trouble. He's able to get away.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Watch out for the Ahri.
Not.
Oh, great ult.
Oh, yeah.
Great ult by Ignis. Great ult.
Ahri just gets melted. So Red lives.
Oh, man, this is turning into a good one. Lots of props. Both teams playing well, though. I mean, honestly, blue team got 2 high ground towers out of that, so... I would say we're being a little extreme to build up Red's chance in this, but still, I mean, Knights are doing a great job of coming back.
They need to push that mid lane, but they...
Yeah,
there you go. Lindis is jumping in. Just... They have to get some towers.
Yeah, they're being careful. I understand. They can easily go probably 2 towers if they get a good team fight. Stealing jungle. Dragon, 50 seconds is probably when we're going to see a huge team fight, and probably game is going to come after that if I had to predict. I like it. Everybody's getting full health. You notice Ignis just went back, so they can, and they're all starting to shift down towards that dragon.
There's still 30 seconds. There's still a lot of time for things to happen.
Honestly, I don't like that they're being so passively set back. They should either roam to clear these waves or be setting up around dragon. You know, they're just sitting back. They're letting the waves push into them, and they're not, at the same time, they're also not setting up any dragon positioning. Yeah. And if you notice, blue is not even going to try to do dragon. They're just going to try to set up an ambush for when the knights come to check.
Well, blue still has the debuff, so they probably don't want to waste and engage.
And here we go. Yep, Lindis thankfully checks.
Oh, and Jenar is in.
Yeah, he's in, but Ignis, you notice on the other side of the wall, that position.
Ignis
standing.
takes him out.
Bam, Xenia.
A lot of damage coming out. Crest is still at full health.
Yep. Ahri doing what she needs to do, though. Also, she was jumping on Ignis.
Yeah.
So what, we just went 2 for 2. Yeah.
Ignis gets back to full health. Crest does not have his ult up, so he's in a really bad position.
Gone.
Yeah,
Crest
Alex
is absolutely gone. Yep.
Irie trying to push that tower, but not able to do so, has to run away.
Oh, she better be careful. But she can absolutely get away. Krignak, if you notice, has been doing the dragon. Yeah, meanwhile... why did she lead him right here? No!
Yeah, that's not good.
No! Dude, oh man, this is my
Crickneck.
solo queue nightmare.
is
Zenial
done.
coming in on... Oh, this might... Oh, this might be it. This might be it, you guys. They have 2 that... Yeah, let's see. This should be a free dragon. I don't see how blue can contest this. Teamy clearing waves. I guess that seems very weird, but... Yep.
Oh, and
Free...
Linda's
Oh, Pura,
just
do not
shit.
get caught! No, Pura! Ooh, okay. Yeah, Knights are swinging this, man. Knights are really fighting back into this. It doesn't matter at this point, but they're tied in gold. I mean, everybody's getting to max build, except the supports. So, team fights from here on. It's going to be team fights, and as we've seen, the last 2 team fights have gone more towards the Knights' favor. I think one clutch Teamy can put this game in the bag for Knights. I don't like what they're doing right now. Teamy and Malik are being so aggressive, and their carries are not with them.
I like that Crickneck just took Amulet.
Yeah.
I guess for the extra heals from Pura. Wow, but they're pushing hard on this Jinnar Pura.
Yeah. No, they're gonna... that's why I brought up the Tomb of the Reaper earlier. I can't, emphasize this enough. By taking that item, Ignis with his AoE is wrecking their team's regen. Right? And you guys see it happen. If people go back and watch this fight, they'll see what I mean. Is as soon as Ignis hits any ability on the enemy team, goodbye healing, goodbye lifesteal, right? Jinnar's not lifestealing as much from his ult. Pura's healing is not coming in, and that's what's costing him these fights.
With a ton of health, he's not going to be able to slow him down. Pura, maybe? Nah.
No,
Yeah,
but he
just
had
no
to,
way.
and that's going to be GG. That's absolutely GG.
Dominating.
I mean, I don't fault Cress there, though. He had to do that, to be honest. Teamy should run towards the wall. That's a blind spot also. I mean, he's in one, but that's closer to the enemy team. Yep, there we go. Oh, very good. See, even that, very heads-up play by a Knight.
Yeah.
And he goes for it again,
Pura
but
Jinnar.
he's... Same. It's going to be same thing.
Teamy
Yeah,
goes
absolutely
down.
going to be same thing.
But
And the Ignis CC on top. Oof, man. This should be it, unless they do something. Let's see if Ari can hero it right here. Yep, Zenial gonna heal both those carries. Great job. Tank for the minion. Oh, they should have tanked. That was a mistake by Knights right there. If they would have tanked for that minion, the core would be taking a lot more damage right now. That might actually cost them. That might cost them.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Crest is there.
No, Ignis OP. Can I get a Ignis OP in chat?
But look at Irie, man. Look at Irie.
And
they've got wave.
Oh my god. Is she
Irie
gonna
with the
backdoor this?
hero. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
We're going to game 3.
Oh man. I'm happy though. I'm not gonna lie. This is a great series.
Beautiful.
Oh, can I explain why Knights just threw that at the end? They had a siege minion, okay? If Malik or Zenial would have tanked the core, so if they would have stepped in front of the core so that the minion didn't get targeted, they would have melted the core because it would have been it wouldn't have had 80% damage reduction, right?
Yeah.
They got it to half health with 80% damage reduction. If Malik and Zenial would have just had the heads up to take that shot for the minion, they absolutely would have won the game right there. And man, that Ari backdoor, I mean, that 200 IQ. Wow, great game. That was really good. Honestly, I give Knights props for coming back into it. And great job recovering on blue. Great job.
Great game. Loving it. Alright, so going to game number 3.
Whew, nice. Oh my gosh. This is a good one. Sorry, looking at the details. Okay. Oh yeah, Georgia White Boy. Dude, I'm with you, man. That was a tense game. What is this? There we go. I'm coming into lobby right now. Okay. Oh man. Wow, I can't believe we actually lost viewership that last game. That's crazy. That game was about as good as it can get.
Yeah.
I mean, nail biter. Yeah. Dark Flame, I agree with you. That is how you make up for leading the enemy team to the dragon.
Man. So, see? The pure Jinnar thing, I'm telling you, that's
Yeah, that is a good combo.
if it were
but
a different group of people playing those, I would have said differently, but they're just a really, really solid group. And I just felt that team comp was going to work toward their particular play styles. Otherwise, I would have been Ignis 100%.
that was okay. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see the exact same comps. Can you do that as the commissioner? Just tell them you know what, you guys playing the same comp again. That was a fun game. Yeah, Dark Flames, absolutely agree, and that's spot on point. Ignis, and if you notice, that's why those team fights started to change, is because he did do that counter build.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Oh, here we go. Into the next game. Lindis build. I don't know if you looked at the details, Yuri, but
Team's turn to ban.
damage in the game, so they're trying to get that out of people's hands.
Yeah.
190k in that last game. Wow, they really do not want somebody playing Marja.
Blue team's turn to ban.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Please tell me they're not going to let Cricknack through again too, though. Oh my gosh. That was... But honestly, if you're going to let somebody through, I'd rather Cricknack than Ignis, to be honest.
Yeah. You're right.
Chognar, okay. The fact that blue team is banning Chognar, I really hope that means CC. Oh, Jinnar, okay, interesting.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Wow, I'm surprised they banned Jinnar. I would have thought that might have been their first pick. Interesting. Wow, and they let Crickneck through again, man. But I guess I guess Knights get it this time, so that that does make sense. But I'm surprised this time the red let it through. Man.
To pick.
I guess they are not as scared as I would think. And yeah, but, oh my god, yeah, they let it through. Jesus.
Yep.
Oh. Oof.
I mean,
Oh, man.
so there's that.
Oh. God, the healing's gonna be sick. This is giving me
Jognar, there it
nightmares.
is. That's my man. Okay. I'm already voting for KOZ. I don't even care what the rest of the picks are. Jognar, win every time.
Blue team's turn to pick.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what happens here.
So we have a Malik to contest the...
Kali, I like it. Oof, Kali is such an annoying mage. Nice, Zeph. Oh, back to the L'Oreal. I think Sly played very good on L'Oreal.
And Valheim.
Val again? Okay, interesting.
He's
Interesting.
pretty much auto-banned in turn
Wow, this
play.
is...
Yorn, come on, man.
Why did they not take the Zenial? I'm really curious why they... Oh, okay. Anyways.
Yorn.
Wow. So, I mean, blue is going for extremely late game and heavy poke. Kali and Yorn are just beasts. Like, good luck keeping your high ground late game. Blue is their late game heroes are actually good also, but they're gonna have a little more punch mid game, I would say, than the blue team. So let's see. And I'm not sure why you go a Yorn, right? I mean, Yorn's stun. A big thing in his kit is his stun, and you're picking into your hard counter in Chognar, so that's interesting also. I'm really surprised they didn't pick up Ari again also. I think I didn't catch who it was that was playing Ari last game, but I think they did an outstanding job.
All right.
Sip of water so I don't kill myself.
Either way, Chognar, 100%.
Yeah, 100% you're going blue?
Yeah, 1v5, Chognar, all the way.
I'm actually going to have to take red this time. I think, from what I saw last game, I don't think either team's capable of closing very quickly, and in super late game, red is just going to destroy them with the poke. Another thing to keep a watch out on is last game is the he had mass AoE that he could debuff the entire enemy team so that they had reduced healing from Pyrrha. But this game, they don't have anybody on their team who has massive AoE, right? L'Oreal she has AoE, but it's nowhere near as good as Ignis's, so it's going to be a lot harder to debuff the entire enemy team this game.
Yeah. 1818 just asked in chat, how do they prevent L'Oreal from 1v5 in the enemy team?
Oh. Yeah, same thing. Easy. You just Tomb of the Reaper or Curse of Death on one of the heroes. And on the enemy team, if I was red, they're probably going to build it, I would guess, on Kali. They might build it Zeph or Yorn, but I'm guessing Kali's probably going to get Tomb of the Reaper. And also, L'Oreal has to get close, and believe me, late game, Kali will poke L'Oreal for half her health before she even attempts to approach her.
Yeah, when you look at it, you've got a CC from Yvneth, you've got CC from Pyrrha, you've got a sort of CC from Kali, you got a stun from Zephys, you got a stun from Yorn. I don't know that L'Oreal is gonna do what you think she's gonna do. 1818. Just some.
That's interesting. They set up to ambush Yevnith when he rotated down, but they didn't do anything, so that's interesting. They could have got some good poke on him.
They're on the dragons. Up.
Are they serious? Wow, they're not pulling this out. This is very surprising to me at this level of play. And wow.
They do take it, and they shut down the Yvneth.
They do take it, and yeah, it worked out for them. So
a lot of heat coming down on that Zephys.
Yep.
He goes down. Yeah, there's that L'Oreal situation.
Oh, there, L'Oreal's still not doing. I don't think she was the main damage in that one. I think she cleaned up well, but the Cricknack diving in. The L'Oreal did do good with her ult placement, though.
Oh, Chognar going down.
Yeah. No, I think he's gonna.
He lives.
No, watch that owl. No, watch that owl. Oh, okay, yep. So, anyways, good start for blue. They're 1K, well, 900 up. So they definitely need to build on this. Because like I've been saying, I do not see them winning late game. And I'm talking super late game, like max build, level 15 everybody type of late game. Okay, both junglers are finishing their buff, so they're going to look to roam right now. And let's see what they try to go for. Looks like something's going to happen around mid. I like red got control of the mid lane bush. Nice.
Oh, Zephys jumps in, able to get some damage in. The Kali's just doing work.
See? Yep.
But
no, it's not enough yet.
Can't get anybody down, yeah.
Can't get anybody down. It's like we saw, actually this happened in the beginning of last game though, also remember, right? Knights did a great job of trading damage early, but Red was able to come back in that one, so let's see if they can do the same thing here. But the gold lead has expanded to 1.6k, so... I'm interested top just to see how this marksman battle goes. I would expect Val to heavily dominate this early game. And it looks like that is what's currently happening.
Dragon's
They're setting up for Dragon. Yep. So the Zeph is not even coming to Dragon. So I mean, Red, yeah, just completely gave that Dragon up. I think that was an intentional call though, because Zeph went to go take Spirit Sentinel. So, I would have loved if they were going to take Spirit Sentinel for their team to rotate top and try to gank Val and get the tower. If you're just going to give up Dragon that easy, but you know, looks like they're invading. Blue buff. Nice Malak ult, hits 2 people. Kali coming in. Kali ult does really well in the jungle.
Desperately trying to get away.
Yep.
Is able to, but barely.
He's able to. Oh,
Zeph is in
overstaying.
a lot of trouble. Yeah.
Big time overstaying. Man, yeah, wow, this game is... The reason I say wow is I feel like ATK kind of started to throw that last game, but now I feel like the Red is starting to kind of make some bad plays here. I'm really not sure why Zeph decided to re-engage with 4 enemies there.
Yeah, and KOZ is definitely on top.
Yeah, 100%. They're almost up to a 3k gold lead now, so I mean, they've just been building and building and building. Looks like top tower is about to go down pretty soon, which will be the first tower of the game. And Chognar doing good. He's getting good bush vision. You know, he's making space. Outstanding.
TZN really needs to get these waves pushed and start getting some gold.
Yeah. So they do have 4 people top. If they don't get something out of this, then it's just going to go badly. Cricknack is trying to jump. Ooh, okay. Mid. Might lose mid tower here, man. Red has to get that tower top. I mean, if they let this tower stay up, they are really making bad trades. Oh, Yebeth ult. Nice. Good job, mid. Yebeth did great mid to hold that.
Oh, yeah. Look at him. He's chasing him down.
Oh, yeah. If you guys didn't see, what Yebeth did is he ulted. Yeah. She shouldn't be able to get him, yeah. Anyways, mid, Yebeth ulted, killed the minion, kept the tower alive by doing it, so great job by him. And Cricknack soloing the dragon.
There's a lot of heat coming in mid. Chognar just trying to cover, but
I don't. Yeah, I'm very curious why Red's not even thinking about the dragon. Wow, another free dragon. That's so surprising to me. Just to point out something, dragon is not a trivial amount of gold, and it's not a trivial amount of experience. So I mean, level leads can start to really mount up if you're just giving free dragons away. Right now, it's 3 dragons to 0. We're only 7 minutes in.
Cricknack level 11. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Chognar's got his slows rolling in. L'Oreal taking advantage of it and able to get the Pura kill. Zephy's is in trouble and goes down.
Zephy's positioning.
Huge level difference on Cricknack.
Yeah.
And they're just
okay,
in
I really hope Knights pushes this. They need to push this.
Yeah,
they cannot let this go too long.
It's gonna go down. L'Oreal just doing a crazy amount of damage.
Cricknack gives himself for Yorn, and I'd like to make this is kind of a learning point here. When you're the team behind, it is good for you to trade out 1-for-1. So I don't like the fact that Cricknack dove onto Yorn. I mean, Cricknack dying and giving assist gold to Kali and giving Yorn the kill was not worth him securing a solo kill on Yorn.
So, looks like everybody's just trying to get back in position.
Yep, stabilize, push lanes. Top tower should be going down.
Yeah, I don't know how Devil's in-game and in Twitch, but I'm gonna have to go with him and say that 6-0 L'Oreal's looking real strong right now.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just saying Chognar gets my vote no matter what. Oh, and you're fairly new to the channel. Chognar was my main for a long time. I'm creeping up. I think I'm getting close to 1,000 games. So on Chognar, so he's just my guy. Rotations still look solid. They're rotating right up to the Slayer.
I mean, red. I don't even know if, like, I feel... We talked about map awareness to begin this game. I just feel like it's lacking on red right now.
Oh, Zephy's just in a horrific spot.
Can I just say what I mean by map awareness? Pura had vision of 4 of the knights rotating top, and Zephy's just kept pushing.
And Dark Slayer's gonna go down. Totally uncontested.
Yeah. I mean, they can't contest it, yeah. And like I said, though, Knights better push this. Do not let this game go long. And if you notice, they've been kind of stuck on the tier 2 towers right now, so... If I'm them, I'm really hoping they get a high ground here pretty soon. Or at least expose a bunch of them. Last game, I think Red let Knights back in, but right now, if Knights doesn't do something and start getting some towers, they might be doing the same.
If they get dual buff, that's gonna look
I
bad.
don't like this dragon. Their lanes are pushed, the lanes aren't pushed, and I don't know. This seems like a great way to give up your lead. Yeah, I feel like this is a great way to throw, honestly.
Yeah.
That L'Oreal is doing work, though. But
yeah, man.
Kali also is doing work. And Yorn and Kali, I'm telling you, they're gonna get scary if you start feeding them kills. I think that, honestly, I think that was a terrible call for the Knights. Right? They still have the debuff, so they're doing half damage to the dragon.
But look
they have
that wave going mid.
I know, and that's the problem. Why didn't they just push? Why didn't they take towers, right? I don't get why they went for dragon. When they decided to do dragon, every single lane was at the midpoint, right? That, like, no enemy was dead, and you have a debuff, so you're doing half damage to the dragon. There's just no reason to force it.
Yeah, the debuff to me is the very key indicator that you should probably leave it alone.
So anyways, let's look at gold. Yeah, see, look, gold is only 1.6k lead now. I mean, they look like they're crazy ahead because of the dragons and the kills, but they're honestly not. Also, look, they're behind. They're mid. They already have their high ground exposed. This is honestly looking like they're starting to throw a bit. Okay, if I'm blue right now, I'm pushing lanes. I'm trying to get try to get a pick. Right? Like they've been doing. They've been rotating in a group and getting picks. They need to do that, and then they need to take a tower. Because do you see this Kali damage? Look at what she's doing to Chognar right here. I mean,
he goes down.
That's what I'm talking about late game, man. If you let Kali get to late game safely like this, she is going to wreck your team. And she's going to wreck you from so far away you can't even think about doing anything against her.
Yeah. So.
And... Sorry, I forgot who it was in chat was bringing up the L'Oreal, and interestingly, nobody on the red team is going for the either Curse of Death or Tomb of the Reaper, so that is interesting, actually.
Bricknack in a lot of trouble. Yeah, the guy in chat talking about L'Oreal is the guy playing Chognar in the match right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, well.
that's what we were talking about.
Okay.
L'Oreal clearing way.
That's confidence, I guess. Oh, Cricknat coming. And just, do you see the Sony? Like, this is gonna keep happening now.
Yeah.
I mean, and the cooldown on Kali's ultimate is ridiculously short.
Yeah. Well, but waves for red are pushed. They're about to jump in on this tower on bot. I mean, we're at a situation right now where you can't afford to make those types of mistakes. Yep. They were way ahead.
Yeah, they were so far ahead. They have no reason to let them back in. And I honestly, at this point, will be very surprised if Knight can pull this out. The reason I say that is,
damage.
Yeah, you look at Kali, she's 10.4k gold, right? Highest person on the Knights is 8.6k gold. Kali is just gonna get sick with her ults. And
Oh,
Yorn
yeah.
is scaling.
Cricknet goes down really fast.
Look at this, watch this, boom.
See?
And those are tanks! The tanks are melting like nothing.
L'Oreal goes down, is able to take down Yorn, but that's... Malik goes down, and that's, could very well be game.
Yeah, it should be high. I'll be surprised if they get game, but yeah, it's definitely probably 1 or 2 high ground towers.
Well, I mean,
looks like 2.
Minions are pushed.
Blue team tower has been destroyed.
I don't see how it wouldn't
Ooh.
be game. There's...
And see, do you see this Kali ult? Do you see this?
Yeah.
That's why you do not let a Kali make it to late game.
They're
Like-
gonna take it, man.
Yeah, you're right, they are. And Kali's just gonna zone them back.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
And they're gonna...
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe.
Oh, nice. I'm not caster
Kali
cursed,
is
but bam.
just... Oh, but there you go.
Oh man, please let this be a counter. Oh,
They do
God, let this
push
be the
it
opposite
back.
of last game. Yeah, they do.
But they have waves pushed.
And that's why I wish they would have went for top high ground tower. I almost had to eat Crow there, but I'm gonna make them eat Crow and say I wish they would have went for top tower there, because the spawn timers were just a little bit not on their side. I still don't think this honestly helps them though. Like at this point, Yorn's just farming away more and more. I don't think they can end before the spawns. If Yorn dies, that could be a problem. If I was Yorn, I would totally give up this tower if I need to.
And they're jumping on that dragon hard. But
I'm not sure I like this.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing it just because it's there, not because it's the correct decision.
I think it would have been a much better idea to dive that high ground, the bottom high ground tower, and that would have put them in a much better position. And it looks like they're going to trade that out for Darkslayer. Are they going to ambush, or are they really going for the start? Yeah, they're really going for the Darkslayer. So Yorn, yes, I want Yorn to position on the other side, so in case the Knights come through, he's safe. And yeah, there you go, free Darkslayer. This should be another high ground tower, and I think at this point what's going to happen is Red just has too much ranged poke. Oh, Kali, be careful with your positioning. I don't know why she's soloed off like that, but if Red positions well, Yebith's just going to zone the enemies back, and Kali's and Yorn are just going to keep chipping away from distance. So that would be my prediction. If Knights do want to come back, though, I will say if they can jump on Kali and Yorn, if they can get the kills on both of them, they can definitely win this game. Oh, great arrows by Yorn to find the enemies.
AOZ pushing wave. They're
Yeah.
a little bit past the midpoint, top and bottom. Middle is right in the middle.
See, I don't like Cricknack splitting off like that, and the reason why is we talked about kind of their win condition at this point is you have to kill Kali and Yorn, so why is your assassin split pushing when
Kali.
fights are about to... Yeah.
And here it is. Everybody jumps in. Blue team taking a lot of damage, not recovering very well.
Yeah,
And they're going down fast. Valheim just trying to get those stuns off.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is just look at the gold. And Red did such a great job of funneling gold onto Kali and Yorn. They're at 13 and 12.5k respectively.
And with
Max
wave.
builds, looking good, yeah. Oh, this is game, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. GG. I think Knights, I mean, they did an outstanding job. They made them really but I think that one dragon play, and I mean, I hate to say it, but that dragon play was just through the game, honestly.
Yep. And that's gonna be game. So
Yeah.
let's
Man, good games. Good night.
And just looking at Kali, I mean 133k damage. Compare that to, let's say, Malik, who did 37k damage.
I mean, just like, yeah, just look at those now. Those are, I mean, insane. One, Yorn, look at that, 35k more than Val, right? Then you look at Kali, does another about 22k more than